Welcome to the Tantrum House Saturday morning board game show. I'm Kevin.
I'm Hannah Vanna.
I'm Melissa.
And Ryan's in the background switching. You'll see him a little bit later in today's show. We are so excited about showing you some amazing board games that are out there and some special segments along the way. It's going to be a small group. So normally we, have the couch and then we go and switch to the table and we do all these things. It's just the four of us today because everyone else is...
Something about summer vacation. I don't know.
We don't do those kinds of things here. I'm kidding. We already had our vacation. So, without further ado, we do have some sponsors like Game Toppers. We're using their Game Toppers and their mats. And then WallZap. And we'll have a special segment with WallZap later in the show.
Now, Game Toppers just finished a Kickstarter campaign, I believe.
So maybe have some late pledge stuff going on.
They might have that. But they had some really cool looking stuff. Mats, beautiful mats, and some really intricate table toppers on their campaign.
Well, you may have heard of Sky Team. That was a winner of the Spiel last year. And Scorpion Mask, I think, has the same team, or some of the same team, did a new team, Tag Team. The other one, Sky Team, was a cooperative two-player game. This is a competitive two-player game. And Melissa and I have it set up here on the table. You can choose from a variety of characters to play. You each choose two asymmetric characters to play.
Hold them up the other way.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this way. Like this. I thought we were going overhead. Sorry, my bad. And overhead. Thanks, Ryan. So there's a bunch of different characters that you can play. You can draft these. You can choose them. The game says here are the first four that we would recommend you starting with. They're a little bit on the, maybe on the easier-ish side.
I don't know. One of mine is complexity 3. I have a complexity 1 and a complexity 3.
I have a complexity 2 and a complexity 4. So,
but maybe they're cards.
This game is billed as a programming deck building game with a twist. So what we're doing is we're going to be building a deck of cards that we're going to be fighting each other with simultaneously. But we're never going to be shuffling our fight deck. Our deck, which is basically the deck of each character shuffled together, we're going to be drawing cards and adding cards to the fight deck, but not rearranging the cards. We're going to be either adding them to the top, to the bottom, or
somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in between. So we have actually already started this game. We've done 2 or 3 rounds. A round is basically playing all the cards in your fight deck. So we're going to show you a fight, and then we'll show you sort of a build, how we build, and then maybe another round of fight and build. Okay. All right, here we go.
So kind of like war, we just flip over the top one.
Mine says shield and attack. Melissa?
I am not attacking.
Yep, so.
My Joan is getting a divine voice, and she has hit the spot, which gives her another power cube.
These power cubes, we'll see in a little bit, they will help with attacking the other player. Melissa is attacking me. For how much?
I have 3 power cubes on Joan.
1, 2, 3. Oh, when he gets to that spot, he gets a power cube.
What? And we know that Joan is attacking the Bodvar because these are the 2 cards that are facing off together.
And I increase my rage. And then we go again. You are attacking this guy, but I am putting this on here, which means I'm attacking you.
Because basically you're not putting it on.
No.
You already have one.
I already have one. I'm basically attacking Melissa at her power.
Ooh, that's different. Normally it's your
So
power.
you're losing 3 health.
3.
And I'm losing how much? 3 health.
Joan is attacking with 3 power.
Yeah.
But she has, if the attack is successful, heal as many hit points as your power, so I go back up 3.
Wow, that was nice. All right, next one.
Ineffective.
I'm shielding, you're shielding, nothing happens.
We both like,
stop! And then I am placing this on here.
Yes, on Ching Shi.
Yep.
My boats are at a power of 3. When I'm at 0 to 7, I attack you. My power is 4.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then I gain another boat.
All right, so what happens, these go face down again, and we're going to draw 3 from our build deck, and we're going to add them to our fight deck.
1. The
so
rest get
one of them.
discarded, never to come back again. Ooh.
And then, we might as well make this fun.
So are the rounds over when your deck runs out, since those
The
aren't
game
going
is
back
over when someone gets knocked out,
Okay.
or when someone, or when our when our deck runs out.
Okay.
So that there is either a
So I can put it top, bottom, or somewhere in between, but I'm going to, I don't know if I was, top, bottom, somewhere in between, but I don't want Kevin to see where
and
I'm
I
placing
hid mine
this
as
card.
well.
Now I will say,
Not that I remember the order of the cards and the order of his
since
cards.
I'm not actually playing this game, since it's a 2-player game, I feel like I'm like, players ready,
Yeah.
fight!
Thank you. Fight. All right, I am hitting you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Whew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting a divine voice, which this one gives my other person a
Okay.
power cube.
I'm shielding. Oh,
Ah.
aha!
So my attack is not successful.
Which I gain a rage then.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh,
Attack for how much?
I am attacking him for 3,
1, 2, 3.
and I heal 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
And I get a rage.
Bad things happen when he flips that over.
I am sure
I
going into
am
rage is bad.
hitting. Oh, I am basically concentrating my concentration token on that person for how much damage?
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But
Oh.
this comes off, correct?
Yeah.
I am attacking you for 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh no.
If my boat was between 8 and 15, Joan would also attack. Unfortunately, I wasn't able
Oh,
to get
not
my
yet.
boats up.
Oh, we are blocking yourself again.
Shield, shield. You are putting your
Yep.
focus symbol.
On this one. And are you killing
I
me?
am attacking for
Boop. And I'm
5
knocked out.
because it's 0 to 7.
If I could get him, I was going to show you, if I could get him one more, I'd get 3 more cubes. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would get 9 cubes of power.
Oh goodness, that was a
He
lot.
flips over.
Oh, and he's
See
a
the
bear.
He's a bear. Yep. And when he attacks, most of his cards are attacking both players.
Kevin wiped me out in our other game
Yeah.
with the bear.
I
Good job,
mean,
Melissa. So you saw pretty much a full game.
Yeah.
That is. Oh yeah, go for it.
Yeah, so each card is for a specific character, and it tells you how many there are in the deck. So I have 3 Holy Shields. I only have 1 Raiding Party. So when you're discarding, it's like, oh, like, there's only one of these. Do I get rid of it?
oh,
Or-
that's and it is tough to know. And now you're gonna have to excuse us, as this is the entire time today as you kind of watch us.
Oh, well, why don't you show the other things while she sets
Oh,
up?
absolutely.
Okay, do you have the box bottom so we can start putting things away here?
Yep.
Perfect.
Show
Alright,
some of the others while.
So now. So
Oh,
you,
now
there
we're
we go.
down.
Back down here. So you have Gollum. You have Mordred. You have Mammon Bridget. I'm not going to say all these. The Fae Folk. You have all these different characters. They all have different, not only health trackers, but different powers, things that they're doing. The Berserker that you saw is the only one that has a double-sided card. All the other ones are just single-sided. So you can draft these, like I said, or you can just randomly choose two and get your characters together. And this is going to be a Gen Con release, tag
Okay.
team.
From Scorpion Mask.
Yep, Scorpion Mask.
Masque.
Yep. And we'll show you probably some more videos over the coming weeks about this game.
And what is nice is we did choose games today that were going to be quick to switch around and do things.
What do we got
You
here?
have, so this is Corgi PIleup. It is a trick-taking game set over, you each get a hand
thank you.
of
Hand is already
5
got my-
cards.
Thank you. They have numbers on them.
And this is a typical trick-taking game where on your turn, someone is going to lead. I will be leading. And on your, instead of having suits in this
I'm not sure what
game,
you're doing.
Ryan, I was helping
Wow, I had
Ryan,
it- I had
but
it all
Ryan got it.
I had it all set
Well,
up.
Ryan had the thing in the right corner, so I was going to move the corgi to the left, but then he moved it to the left. So good job, Ryan.
perfect. Thank you so much, Ryan. He's an excellent help over there. So on your turn, you can either play the same number or higher than the person before you. That's climbing. Or you could always play your lowest card.
Okay.
We're going to play 5 rounds. On that 5th round, whatever card you play, that's how many points you get. First to over 15 wins.
Okay.
There are some special cards that will have, and they kind of
Text,
tell you
I see it.
exactly
Yep.
what you're doing. And so the first person to go first is the person who pet a dog last.
Not
I
me.
am pretty sure
That's all
it's
you
none
have.
of you. So I'm going to play a 2 Corgi. You can either play 2, higher, or your lowest card that you have.
And you want to win tricks.
You want to say, well, whoever wins the trick will go the next round. What you want is to have a very high card for your last round.
Okay. Melissa?
That's going to be your points.
Alright.
Can I also play 4?
4.
You can.
Okay.
And
So
so
it can be equal to?
it can be equal to or higher. Whoever plays that number last is the one who wins
Aha.
the trick. So you get to start.
Do I get anything here or no?
No, that's only the very last card of the 5 that we
Okay.
play. We
This
get
trick,
points.
players must climb or play their highest card.
Okay, I'm going to play a 5, which is higher than that, so I am climbing.
Play a 7.
Okay, Melissa will win that trick. And there is, so, I mean, it is just playing down cards, but there is a way to kind of force people.
I don't think I want this in the final trick.
Okay.
It's a 1. It says final trick, score 0, or any played card. And since this is my first time playing, I'm just going to
Alright.
get rid of it.
8.
I am actually also going to play my lowest
Alright,
card.
so I won that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Trick winner.
They go that high?
Yes.
I will choose if I win. The trick. Oh, sorry. The trick winner chooses an opponent to lead.
Yeah, I'm going to play my lowest card.
I'm playing my lowest card.
Alright.
Do we
And
actually
that,
lead
well,
with the last
it
one?
will be leading, and
Well,
it is.
trick
We're all
winner
going to be playing it.
chooses.
You get to choose who's starting.
I'll choose myself.
I'm going to play my lowest card.
My lowest card.
So Kevin will get 10 points.
Woohoo!
Me and Melissa will get 8, and then you keep playing rounds
Until
of
someone-
5 cards until someone passes 15 and goes back to 0.
Oh, interesting.
And that's Corgi
That's
PIleup.
Corgi PIleup.
And that is from Gamehead. It's
Yeah.
2 to 7 players, so it is a larger player count,
Yeah.
and it plays really quickly. So you're probably playing 2 or 3 rounds,
You know
depending
how
on.
many different?
I believe it goes up to 10, and then the
Nice
special
numbers.
the special cards are on 1, 3, 6, and 10.
Oh, okay.
6 is choose a player to discard a card and draw one.
Melissa,
Great.
you need to.
All right,
And-
I am heading over to
While
the
Melissa does
wall.
that, we will be playing a group game at the end of the show. So stick around for the end when we play with you, and we'd love to hear. We'd love for you to be a part of that. So over to the wall.
Hello, I am over here at the wall near our WallZap, but I'm not talking about that this time. What I am doing is talking about the Spiel Jahres, the German game of the year. So, the Spiel Jahres have given their nominees for the categories, and they're going to be revealed. They're picking their winners tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll find out who's going to win the Spiel for this year. And it is a big deal, not only in Germany, but also around the world, because these games will get lots and lots of players who buy them because of this award. So the Spiel award for the basically casual or welcoming game of the year. There are 3 nominees. One of them we have and have played, which is Flip 7, which is a tiny little card game from the Op, and it even says that it is the greatest game of all time. Well, I don't know, but it is really fun. I've played this with parents. We've played it. We went on a cruise and played it with people there. It's very easy to pick up. It's a push your luck game where you are trying not to get duplicate cards. And it's a lot of fun, quick. You can play it with any number of players, so I think it fits great in the Spiel category. The other 2 nominees are Bomb Busters, which is a cooperative game where you're trying to work together to complete missions and figure out the fuse cards that other players have. And then, let's see if I can, Crackle Oracle, which is a drawing game, and players have boards with lots of lines on them, and so you have to make pictures by following the lines on your board. So I've not played that one. It's, I think, only out in Germany right now, or at least it doesn't have a US release at this point. But those are the 3 nominees. Have you played any of them? Do you have any ideas or wishes for which one you want to win? I want to actually talk about one of the honorable mentions for this category because it's a game I love, and that is Castle Combo, where you are creating a grid of cards and they all score off of each other and you're making, well, combos, which I love. So I have played this one a ton. Sad it didn't get one of the top nominees, but this one, if you haven't tried it, is a great game. So we'll find out tomorrow which of the 3 win the Spiel. Now, the category I am more familiar with games is the Kennerspiel, and that is the step-up game, the next game in the... So they're a little bit more difficult, a little more gamery, that category, and the nominees for that one are Loot. Can you see that? I have not played this, but we have played it on our channel. I think we've done it on a Saturday morning board game show, maybe even twice. I would say it's still a family weight game. Ta-da! Loot. A much heavier game. I'm gonna switch these around. Ta-da! Trying to see if I can get it in without covering myself. Endeavor Deep Sea. So this is a kind of re-implementation of the regular Endeavor with a, I think, submarine exploring theme. Will and Sarah have played this one a lot and they really, really enjoy it. So I think this would probably be their pick if they were going to choose a winner for the Kennerspiel. That's Endeavor Deep Sea. This is the heaviest one of the nominees. And then, whoop, we have a card game, Far Away. This is a very interesting card game where you lay your cards out in a line, but then you score them the opposite direction. So the last card you play doesn't have any other cards to score off of, and the first card you played have all of the cards to score off of. So you have to really wrap your mind around the order that you're playing cards in. I really enjoyed this one. It is a little more complex to kind of figure out the scoring. So those are the 3 nominees. I like Far Away. That's the only one I've played. I think it's a really interesting game. I don't know. The winners in this category in the past have a wide range of difficulties for the Kennerspiel. So we have Daybreak, Challengers, Living Forest, Paleo, Crew, and those are some of the ones that have won the Kennerspiel in past years. So some of them a little bit more complex, some of them not as complex. I do want to mention one more game, one that was in the honorable mentions for Kennerspiel. It's one of my favorite games of the year, last year, is The Gang. It is a cooperative poker game, and there's no bluffing, there's no bidding, so it takes out the 2 things that I am bad at poker and makes it cooperative where you're trying to figure out the ranking of your hands. It's a lot of fun, great for 4 to 6 players, I would say. Gang, highly recommend. Too bad it didn't make it on the top of the list. But that's Spiel Jahres coming out tomorrow for the winners. Let me know what you think is going to take the top prize. Now we're going to go back to the table.
All right, we are talking about Eero. I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Yep.
From Play to Z. It is a 1-5 player game and it plays in about half an hour. We're only going to play a couple rounds. Though it is a game about building the best adventurer guild.
Well, that works for me.
And then you have these cute chibi adventurers that you're drafting and paying for and adding to your 3x3 grid, and whoever has the best at the end wins.
I got cat spies.
So what you do is you have this board here, so go ahead and just draw that to yourself. You just go down. So first you have 5 cards in your hand. You can discard as many as you want and then draw back up to 5. Here's some things to look out for. When you recruit, you're going to recruit and pay however much is in the upper left. So we only start with 5 coins each. So if you have a 6, you're not going to be able to pay for it unless you notice during recruit you can either pay for 2, so I could pay for these and only pay 3, or you can pay for 1 and either get a discount on it or get 1 money back. So I could pay 5 and get a discount of 1 to get a 6. The other thing to bear in mind is their power level. Whoever's on your very top row, their power level is going to be dedicated towards the power up here, and during phase 3, whoever has the most power gets some victory points. But there's lots of ways to get victory points through technology and magic and such. So we'll just play through and kind of explain as we go.
So this is lots of reading cards, and every card had something different.
Yeah, so here's another thing. The cards have 2 colors on each of the sides.
Uh-huh.
You're going to be playing each sequential card orthogonally to whatever's already out.
Mm-hmm.
And if the colors match up, like these 2 are both green right there, it means they both are part of the Wooden Conclave faction.
Okay.
If you get 3 in a row of the same faction, you get the thing at the bottom that corresponds. So if I got 3 greens in a row, I get magic. You can also do it column instead of row. And if their profession lines up, you can also get something. So for example, these 2 here, they're both herbalists, but that also means they're both technicians. So if I got a line of these with another technician, I could get 2 technology right away.
Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Okay.
All right. So is the down arrow thing an immediate effect?
The down arrow, yes, is an immediate effect.
Okay.
And I believe it says so under recruit on your
You
board.
are correct. I have not read.
But there's a lot to take in
There is
all
a
at
lot.
once. Okay, so I think my best play is this druid. I'm not even going to redraw. And during my recruit phase, I'm going to only recruit 1 and get a discount of 1. Put this druid down. Bam.
Okay. And then was that your full turn for this?
Yeah, so now it's...
So I can play down 2 cards for a not discount. So if I put 2 cat spies next to each other because they're cat spies and they match, I pay
cost you $4.
$4 for it. And that would be my turn for right now.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to discard 1 and draw 1. And then I'm just going to play a bookkeeper out for 3.
Bookkeeper's good. They're pretty powerful. All right. So now what we do is we look at power. So my 3 plus, if it's plus, it means you get additional power based on your powers down here. If it has an asterisk, you may get additional victory points. So this says +3 per magic level. I don't have any magic, so it's just 3. So I put my power up to 3. Your power, you have 2 in the front, so you have 8. And you have 6. So 8, we look at the third player row, you get 5 points. You're red, 5 points. You get 3 points. I get 0 points.
Not even out of the gate yet.
Not even out of the gate. So now we go to produce magic or technology. Oh, when you place these, you got 2 technologies, so you put this down here.
Okay.
And then you have gears, you get 1 magic and 1 technology. So both of these go up to here. And if you, this band here is level 1, this is level 2. So for example, I get +3 power per magic level. So if I can get this magic up to here, it'll be +6 power.
Nice. So that is ways that things get more powerful as the game goes on.
If you have a money producer, you would now gain +1 money in addition to the 3 that everybody gets.
Okay.
And then if you have something that gives you victory points, you would also get that. So you have +1 victory point if you get victory points in combat. So you actually should have gotten 2 more.
So the combat is that
The power.
step 3, that power.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do another round or 2. I don't like the rest of my cards because I'm not winning.
Okay.
No, actually, I probably will take that one. So I'm going to just discard these, and then you draw up to 5. So you should both have 3 or 4. So you should draw up to 5 as well. Because you do
on
not
our
have
turn?
5 in your on turn.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to discard 2 and then draw 4.
All
See
right.
if I got anything.
Let's see.
1, 2, 3. Now, is this turn-based, or are we kind of doing this simultaneously?
I believe it is turn-based, but you can kind of do it simultaneously. Oh, no. These phases are performed in order and simultaneously.
So everyone does.
Everybody's drawing at the
Everyone's
same time.
done
Everybody's
step
recruiting
one.
and so on.
And so now we're recruiting, so we're
now
either
we are
placing 1 or
recruiting.
2 cards.
Yep.
Um,
We're going to recruit this herbalist who's of the same wooden conclave faction.
and now can we put it below? Because it's a 3x3
You
grid.
can put it below. Yeah, the first one could be anywhere in your grid. It's just ultimately you can't go beyond 3x3.
Okay, and what are the powers? So like in order to get I have to get them in a row. So I'm probably going to just stick him below and see if I can get more later. Not that we're finishing a whole game right now, but only the ones in the top row are going to be
Only the
your
ones in
combat.
the top go towards your combat power. Yes.
And since I only put 1, I'm at a discount of 1, so I only have to pay 3. And then the immediate effect happens. Is that an immediate effect, or is that in the
The immediate effect is only if it's the
Got
arrow.
it.
Otherwise, it takes place during its corresponding phase.
Yes, I played a magic jester, which also has pink.
All right. You have the same amount as you did before.
Correct.
You still have
6.
6, and I went up to 6. So how it works with ties is you still get 5 plus 2 for your amazing stuff. So that's 14, and then we both get 3. So now I'm on the board, and now we go down to producing magic or technology. You would gain another magic, another technology. Oh, actually 2 magic because you did another magic user.
1,
So now
2.
you're in the second level of magic. And if things count, so when you get down to victory points, it's going to go nice for you. Now everybody gains money. I don't think anybody's produced. Oh, you have one that gives you +1 money, so you'll
I'm
get
getting
4
4
instead
money
of 3.
instead of 3.
Yeah, and now we go down to victory points. I still haven't gained any technology because I haven't been playing this well, and you get 1 per adventurer with a cost of 4 or more.
Which
So
is
just
the
1.
But
So 1, and then
I have
Melissa,
1 per magic level, and I'm in level 2.
so you
of
get
the
2.
magic.
Yeah, and now that is basically the game. You keep playing until somebody has 9 total
okay.
cards, or they've passed 40, and you finish out the turn at that point and see who wins.
You aren't kidding. The art is super cute.
Yeah.
I was going to slam down this head engineer. He's expensive, though.
I don't know. And so, but it is interesting. You're only getting 9 cards to choose from. See how it goes.
Yeah. Well, that was Eero, and I believe we're going to go back to the wall to our foreign correspondent,
Yes.
Melissa, who's going to tell us a little bit about WallZap.
All right, so I've traveled all the way back to the wall, and we're going to talk about one of our sponsors, WallZap. You probably noticed that there are some game boxes on the wall here. How did Will and Sarah get these game boxes up there? Well, they are using WallZap, which is a magnet that you put onto the wall, and then there is a magnet plate that they put into the back of this game box, so you can stick it back on the wall and make it like art. And this is a very strong magnet. When I was practicing, it took me a while to actually get this box off the wall. If you've seen some of our other Saturday morning board game shows, you know that WallZap also does art pieces, and I think Will has shown kind of a koi fish metallic art piece that he's put up. So WallZap has a lot of versatility, whether you want to hang your board games or other wall art, and because it's magnetic, you can switch them out easily. So that is WallZap, and you can take a look online and see the offerings that they have. We are now going to go back to the table.
Well, welcome back to the table, and as we are finishing setting up for the next game, I do want to give a shout out to Will as he's watching, but especially his niece Bailey. Bailey, thank you so much for watching and joining us with us today. We're really glad. And Ryan, what's this new game on the table?
This is Venture Angels from Gamehead and it's Mandu. I always pronounce it wrong. It is a game about being venture capitalist angel investors. And basically, you're just trying to support some ventures, and as you go along, you want to get the most points. So here's how it works. We play 3 rounds. I think if we do it fast, we might be able to do all 3. So first, we reveal a number of projects that people want investment for until the sum is greater than what is our player value, which is 28 plus. So that is 24 plus 7 is 31. Now, we each have these. We take turns. I forget who goes first, so it's going to be me.
Yep. Okay.
And we place these face down in the first round, but in later rounds we will not. Oh, this one represents me. I'm the black character. So I am going to put this one here. Immortality sounds like something I want to invest.
So
we play until all of them are put down.
So we are trying to have the highest value.
Yeah, but here's the problem. If there's one that has higher than everything else and it's not tied with anything, it gets thrown out because it's overvalued.
Ooh,
So you don't want... Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the ones, if you don't have enough to beat the number on here, like if only 9 was played instead of 10, it also gets thrown out.
Okay.
So we have to... So I would potentially
A
have
single player or all the players together is trying to get to 10 or 7.
Whoever has the most... Sorry. You add up everybody's to fund it, and then whoever has the most gets it.
Okay. Interesting.
All right. I'm going to put this one down.
I'm going to go there.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to put this one down.
I'm going to go there. So the most is going over.
Go faster.
I'm going to put this one down. Sorry.
We go there.
She started talking.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. And I got distracted.
All right. So
All right.
Oh, I have one more.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. Now we reveal them?
Yes, I'm still not sure
The
how
order
this
does
is working,
matter.
so...
that's half the fun.
Oh, the order
Yeah,
that
the
they were
order
placed in?
does matter for tie breaks.
Okay.
Okay, so right away we see 10 was not gotten for immortality, so those are gone. This was 8, so it's good. This one is a number of
Way
12,
over.
and this is 9, so way over is gone. And these 2 are the ones that funded. Oh, sorry. Who had the most there?
You did.
I did.
Yeah. No, sorry, no, green. No, you did.
No,
I think you did. Just
it
go
was
for it.
this one. Yeah, okay. I got this one, and then
We're all tied?
we're all tied here, so I
But
don't know who goes to
What was it you
there.
said?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the first
Melissa,
player?
'cause she was first. Yeah. So grab your tokens back. Now, the problem with this round is we're going to play the same amount, 28, but everybody who's gained one now has to reveal their first tile. Well, they have to reveal a tile for each one that they've gained. So it's a little catch-up mechanic.
So
So 16 and 5 is 21, 26, 32. Yep.
So I get to stay face down.
Yep, but I have to play my first one face up. I'm going to just keep saying I'm going first because I'm not going to look in the rules.
That's fine.
This one, I think I want to do the moon base. No, telekinesis. There we go.
And then I will go face down.
Ooh.
Sure. I'll do a brain transplant.
All right. I'm going to do telekinesis again.
I'm going to do face down.
Moonbase.
I'm going to do dinosaur cloning.
Face down.
Let's see. I will do dinosaur cloning.
I'm going to do telekinesis.
Ocean depths.
Moonbase.
Brain transplant.
Telekinesis. One more.
Brain transplant.
All right, here we go. Oh, Moonbase funded. All right, so it looks like everything funded. So which one's over? Here's 11. So telekinesis probably gone.
So is it just the first one that's
yeah, it's
over?
whichever one is the highest
highest.
amount. If there's not a tie for it, there wasn't another 11. Mm-hmm. So brain transplant goes to Melissa.
Melissa? Yep.
Dinosaur cloning goes to me. Ocean depths goes to you.
And then Melissa is further up, so she gets that one.
All right. So final round.
Okay.
Here's how this one works. Same thing. You have to reveal them, but the person who's in last place,
Me.
you get an extra turn.
Excellent, but
At
it's
the
all
end.
face up?
Yeah, it's face up.
Oh, this will be fun.
Well, this one.
Well, just that one.
All right, 28. Let's see. There's 11, 19, 27, and 6. Mm-hmm. Not that one. And I'm going to go first again.
Pull it down a little bit.
Oh.
And
I want to do alien contact.
that's face up. I'll do Robot Butler face up.
I will do teleportation.
All right, I still have to play a face up one. I'm going to do air bike.
And I don't have to do any more face up because I only have one.
I am definitely doing more face up. I will go to Robot Butler.
I'm done doing face up. So.
And I will go face down. Melissa
I
has
have
one more
another
face up.
Face up. I'm gonna go over here to telepathy.
And face down.
Face down.
And face down.
Ah.
This is hard because I'm like, which ones do I want to go over?
All right.
And it's especially hard because I didn't tell you how you
You have a
score.
2 still.
Oh,
And it still
sorry.
has one.
Dude.
This
Okay.
one's
Yeah,
way
it
over.
worked.
Oh,
All
stink.
So
trying to make
6
yours
is probably
go over.
good. 8 is probably good.
Uh-oh.
This is 9.
This
3 does not work.
one's way over.
Way over. Okay. So I get alien contact.
And it's 8.
Hannah.
And this.
Hannah.
Yay.
Okay, so what you do is take them by color, put the one of the highest value on the top, and the others can just get tucked under. And here's your final score. My final score, I got 13 plus 1.
Ooh.
You got 19.
19. I ended up with
You
19.
got 14 plus 1 is 15. So
You
won.
want
And that's-
different colors.
You want different colors. I should have said that, but I was hoping to win.
Ryan was trying to have the hidden knowledge there.
And
That's
I
right.
pulled it out from behind. All right. That is.
So that was Venture Angels. Check it out. I think now we're going to set up
Yes,
Mooki
just hand me the
Island.
next one. If you guys clean up this, I can set this one up really fast. So this next one is Mooki Island. I think I'm Mooki like cookie is kind of how I'm doing it.
Oh.
And
I thought with 2 O's it'd be Mookie.
Moki, you guys tell me what you think it's going to be. And then this is Mooki Island. It's literally, it's so small you won't find it on any map. And now I'm trying to make 2 piles that are almost the
I
same.
don't hear it in here anymore.
Okay. All right, so on.
So still good?
Are we good?
We're good.
All right.
Okay, so this is Mooki Island from Scorpion Mass Games. This is a 10-minute game for 2 or more players, and is it 2 more players? Is it 2 players? Just 2, right?
Just 2.
2. And then this is for 4+. This is an excellent one to play with small
kids,
children.
okay.
Literally, all you're doing is picking one of the cards from one of the tops of one of the 2 decks and putting it in your personal collection.
Okay.
When you pick up the card, you're looking at the opposite side and choosing which side there, and then putting it in your personal collection. What's going on is by the
I'll
end.
do it so Melissa doesn't have to make decisions.
I'm going to move this up.
Yep,
And move
perfect.
this up.
There are 5 families.
Okay.
You got suns, moons, fossils, seashells, and leaves. You are not ever going to pick up your collection pile. You're hopefully going to remember what numbers you have. after one of these piles is gone,
Yep.
then we're going to separate out, and whoever has the most of every
There's
single
numbers in
one
the
of the
back, I see a
families,
number.
correct?
What do these numbers mean?
So you either are going to have one person of your family, or there are some special ones that are shiny that will give you 2 people in that family.
Okay.
And whoever has the most in that family is going to get the corresponding trophy.
Oh, okay.
But beware, there are spiders.
Spiders!
The spiders will go on your opponent's card.
Nice.
Whoever has the most spiders at the end of the game, one of them you'll have to give one of your trophies back, but you will pick.
Okay.
But I will say this is very Pokemon-like. Now, we could have still looked at the opposite side and decided which one we want.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Ooh, there's a shiny
And
one,
there is
Kevin.
a shiny one.
Kevin, there's a shiny
Oh,
one.
shiny one.
These are legendary creatures on
Ooh, you
Mooki
should-
Island.
ooh, it's
They are
shiny.
worth more than their regular ones. So they're worth 2.
Okay.
And then we're just... And this is one of those things you're literally just
So
picking
there
up a
is
card
something on the other side.
and deciding which side you want. I'm going to take the moon one. Back
Do
and
I
forth.
want more
Back.
suns?
You have to remember you want to get the most of every family to get the trophy. And some trophies are worth more than others.
Yeah, I see that.
The artwork is adorable.
The artwork is super cute.
Okay.
I'm going to do
So I'm guessing there's, like, if you know you're way leading in something,
Yes.
there's no point in getting more of that.
correct. But I'm going to...
Oh, it's another shiny! The shiny ones are really cute.
Oh, bad Kevin.
Spiders.
Give Kevin the spiders. So the spiders are jealous of how much fun we're having, so they're going to take away our fun. And this is it.
Oh, so Hannah's trying to end the game by going on the...
Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and end the game.
Yeah.
Because I'm going, and so now we're going to take it. Now make sure you do not flip them over, because
Right.
remember they're double-sided.
putting groups
And you're
together?
separating them out, and there should be 5 different families,
Okay,
plus your spiders.
Plus the spiders.
And then we're gonna...
Oh my god, spiders. I only have 4 families.
I do have
Okay,
5. All
Kevin,
right.
only your top families are in view.
So we're gonna go through each one. So seashells. I
got
have 2, you have 1, so I get the seashell trophy.
Okay.
Now, a green, I
got
have
3.
1, you have 3, so you get that one. Suns, I have 1 to your 3.
I got suns.
I have 3 moons to your
3.
3. If there is a tie, I
read
think that no one gets it.
Okay.
And then I have 4 flames to yours. And now, because we
three
have
spiders.
3 spiders means neither of us lose.
Oh, nice.
So when there's a tie, no one gets the trophy.
Okay.
So now you're going to count up how many stars. I have 5, but
have
you
6.
have 6 stars, so you win. But the game's not over. Because now that we have played and we have been introduced to all of the little creatures on Mooki Island,
What?
we get to name them.
Wow.
Oh.
So it tells you a little bit about each of the families, and you as a family can look through and name each of the little characters. Now this artwork is super cute,
Yeah.
but this is definitely for your younger kids in your family.
I love the sparklies.
Yes, some of them are just adorable. If you have
only one side sparkly.
This is definitely a cute one if you have little kids. It goes in a small box. Now this will be in our library for Tantrum Con. So if you can't find it in stores and want to check it out, you should come see us in Charlotte in February. And those tickets are on sale at tantrumcon.com.
Thank you, Hannah.
Way to
Self-plug.
go, Vanna Hannah.
Self-plug. And now I believe we are going to the wall with a special segment from Katie.
Yeah.
Hi, today I'm going to be talking about Micro Macro Kids. This is the Crazy City Park edition. This is the same Micro Macro that was made for adults and enjoyed by many. It's a mystery game and a clue finding game, but this is a specifically kid-friendly version. There's a fun little booklet that comes with it that has all of the scenarios that you have, and it comes with a big map. And this one's specifically centered around a city park and all the fun things that the kids and parents are doing there. It's been a lot of fun to look at this with my children. My 6-year-old, my 5-year-old just really enjoyed looking for the map, following the clues, and figuring out where things were and what happened to different people or items. For example, things in this, the mysteries are, for example, what might have happened to somebody's hat, or where did a lobster go? So there are a lot more kid-friendly cases as well. And something that this edition has, and maybe a few other editions, but I thought this was especially needed in the kids edition, are the inclusion of clear discs. They just help kids to really spot and keep an eye on things that have been important throughout the game, so they kind of keep track of those main clues that they've already found, and it really just helps them track better in their mind what happened where, and so they can kind of piece things together a little bit better. This game is supposedly for 6+, but like I said, my 5-year-old really enjoyed it as well. And I think children younger than that might be able to enjoy it. My 2-year-old had fun playing. Even if she didn't really understand what was going on, she enjoyed looking at the map with everybody else. It says it's about 15 to 45 minutes. I didn't run into any that lasted quite that long. But we enjoyed it, and it really could just be played with the whole family. I enjoyed moderating for them and helping them spot little things that they might have missed here or there. But there's a lot of fun things to see and look at on this map, and the kids have really enjoyed it. So if you are interested, check out the Micro Macro Kids Edition. We've had a lot of fun playing it.
Welcome back. Thank you, Katie, for telling us about the Micro Macro Kids.
Now, before you jump into this game, I do want to say that it is thematic with the Spiel Jahres that we were talking about earlier, because a couple years ago, the regular Micro Macro was a Spiel winner.
That's true.
Ooh, yeah.
All right. We're talking about another small box game. This is Floral, and this is from Edition Spielwise. Very small box game. It's Melissa's turn. What we have here...
Put it down.
Yep. What you have here is a lot of different color flowers. Thank you. Put these. So we have our own sort of garden that we're putting cards in, and then we have this community which we're going to be gaining these cards because they have little point asterisks on them, and those will help us get points. So Melissa right now has a group of blue.
So I have to cover 2 to 6 spots when I lay into my garden. And so I have
So she has a group of 3.
Which is more than anyone else.
Of blue.
That color.
And you also have a blue group of 3 pink. But there's no pink that gives her points up here. But the blue does have 3 asterisks, so she can take that one.
And it'll be worth 3 points at the end of the game.
And she grabs... Nope, you still have to place one out.
And then I have to place something out that will help other people potentially score.
Yep, and then you grab 2, and then it's my turn. And I want to add to that, but I can't. No! So I'm going to do that. I have 3 orange. No one else has a group of more than 3, so I'm going to get this one, which will give me 3 points. And then I'm going to place out here this one.
Yeah, the whole like trying to figure out what to keep and what to put out for other people to score.
Now,
is
if we tie on the same
No one gets
group,
it. Yeah.
no one
It's
gets
gotta be
it.
more than. Yeah.
But can I do this and still go off of my reds?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it doesn't matter what you, and it
Okay.
is your largest contiguous group.
Okay.
Yep.
So these reds
Those don't work.
count.
So I
towards
can
those.
still take those 3 points
Yep.
of red, and I have to put one out.
Oops.
I'm going to put
That's
that one
Melissa's turn.
out.
Yep.
All right.
So what we're doing is we're continuing to add to our garden, but we have to always cover 2 or more squares. So you're starting to like...
Oh no.
So I'm laying these out, and then I'm going to take this pink
Okay.
for 2 points, and I am going to put out this one, which is a 1 point
Now,
red.
is the game over when we run out of the deck?
Yes.
Okay.
So
At
I'm-
that point, there's you can put a card from your hand into it if you have the scoring requirement.
I have 4 dark green. There is none here.
You stole it.
Oh, there's
you
3 there.
stole
There's
it from
3
me, Kevin.
And I'll
Yes.
place this
You're
orange
well.
out.
Guess what?
Guess what?
I'm gonna steal the orange
Yep.
from you because now it's a group of 4,
Got it.
and that gives me points. And I'm gonna throw out that no point card.
Well,
for,
no, well, you might be
from
able to get it
you.
later. Yeah.
But I don't. We'll see about getting it later.
All right, so there's a red scoring, I don't even have any of the green, orange, and red. Wow. That's not great, people.
Well, you finish your turn. We'll play one more round,
And then we'll.
end it because we
Yeah,
gotta go.
we can show what the end game would be like.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Covering is very interesting because it. Will the flowers matter for endgame scoring?
Things in your hand you can play into your score pile if you can score them. If that makes sense.
Okay.
I don't think I can take any of the scoring things right now.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, so are we saying
This is the last round, so we're gonna play, and I'm going to put.
And I have.
I'm sorry. I have to
you play, then you score, then
yes,
you
which
place.
is I think this is the this one's better for me because I have
2 points.
2 points there. All right, and I'm gonna put that there.
Okay.
So Kevin's gonna draw 3.
2.
He's gonna.
Doesn't really matter. Oh yes, it does. It does matter. Sorry. You guys. You go. Hannah.
Okay, so if I put out 2, that means my reds is still the
You got
best.
it. Yep.
Take
I
that.
need to put something out here.
We haven't told Hannah how it scores,
No.
but we will evaluate all the things
Okay.
out there.
Well, you can show me what it is, and then
This
I
is
can
Melissa,
beat you at it later when
and
we
these
play
are
a real
your
game.
2. Yep.
All
Because
right.
you're able to play
Yep.
these into your scoring pile if you can score them.
Okay.
One,
One of them.
I think so.
Okay.
Got it. I can do that.
All right, I don't have anything that's going to be
You'll probably get that
awesome.
one, and
We'll
this
find out.
one, and this one. You'll get.
Perfect. I like getting points that I accidentally got.
So we're gonna pretend this is the end of the
Not
game.
great.
Actually, Miss Scott,
I
let's-
don't. Can I score anything? Red,
No.
orange, that,
No.
red,
No.
red.
Perfect.
I'm gonna put this one out.
All right.
We're going to evaluate
Yes.
each of these
Melissa can
cards.
score, so she
I
gets
can
that.
score that
Hannah,
one.
you get this one.
Because I can score the red,
You get this
Hannah
one.
gets that one.
I
Okay.
get this one.
then the red.
Hannah, you get there's 2.
Perfect.
Then you're gonna score 1 from your hand
If
if you
you
can. So I have
So
these.
this
It,
one-
it has to be one that you're.
Yeah, that you're actually.
Can I could do because the
Yeah,
orange,
and that's
and
it.
then
These 2 get discarded.
you
Then
count
you cut up your
how many
asterisks. So I get 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 12 points. Normally you get more points because we didn't go through the whole deck.
14.
I think I had 12.
12.
All right.
There we go.
So that is a look at Floral, a very small box pattern building game, and sort of tableau pattern building.
1
game.
to 5 players, so there are more cards you put into the deck for higher player counts.
All right, we have one last game. We need your help to play. It is called Red Letter, Yellow Letter, and we're going to get it out right now.
And I believe this will be available at Gen Con if it's not already available.
Sorry. Thanks, Dan. That's Johnson sticking together. He said I was being spicy this morning when I beat you in a full game, even though I beat you in the demo game too.
Nice. All right, so Red Letter, Yellow Letter is a game where you're going to have to think of words in different categories, starting with specific letters that Melissa's pulling out right now. So we're looking at, start thinking of countries.
Nope, country is not the one. This
Oh.
is just a.
Okay, sorry. But like countries, those are different categories. So,
All right, let's put these right front and center. So there's going to be a category. There's going to be, it has to be a word that starts with a specific letter, but
Ooh,
does
boy.
not include this letter.
but we don't start with country, you said,
Correct.
for some reason.
Because
example?
when I pull this, then it starts.
Okay.
Because people.
We have the exact amount of time.
So basically, you would
to
be
decide.
yelling out words, and the first person who gets one that meets the requirements takes one of the 3 cards. So now it changes up.
Yeah.
What you're trying to do is get 3 of each type.
Oh
of
yes,
Ryan's gonna play
please.
too.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You should bring a There's a chair right over there. There's a bench.
Fine.
Okay.
All
He's
right.
in.
go.
He's in it.
Ryan's gonna play too.
So are we giving...
And you all can play. It'll probably take you longer to type it, but still put your answers in the chat.
Fine. Here we go.
All
We
right.
won't pay attention to the
Nope.
chat at all.
We are looking for a sandwich.
That starts with the letter V.
That does have an I.
That does not have an I. Do I even know any sandwiches?
And I'm sitting here like, Vidalia does not count.
Ha.
Well, we're
And
giving the people time to think.
As a
right.
group, if we think there isn't something that
I'm sure
matches,
there is.
we'll
Hold
take
on, I'm trying to
something
think of
away.
meats that start with V or breads that
Yeah,
start
like a
with
veal,
V.
like a veal sandwich. I'm gonna take it.
Vegan.
But doesn't sandwich
Oh,
have
veal.
an I?
Hey, there you go.
Does veal contain an I? Does sandwich count?
Veal
Veal
is
is
V-E-A-L.
No, I meant, but you said veal sandwich.
Oh, just
Well, it is
well.
Just veal.
Does that count?
Veal sandwich.
Okay,
Veal.
so you decided to take that one. So
All right.
A sandwich that starts with A and doesn't have an I.
apple bacon.
Yeah.
Tech-
You can take any three of those.
I don't want to do
Are we
sandwiches.
allowed to do compound words?
But or is it just to be an
Yeah.
apple
Yeah,
sandwich?
It's
I mean,
it's-
apple sandwich is fine. I was
Yeah.
just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apple.
Asparagus.
But she did apple bacon.
Oh,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't. It
Oh,
works.
oh.
We can keep going.
Playing up.
Something green.
What?
Hats
Ooh.
are green.
Singer.
What is her name?
Hanson.
Huh, no, yeah.
That's a group.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Would that count? Are we saying that?
I'm taking it.
Okay.
Another eye.
Still doesn't have an I.
Halsey is Halsey.
Yeah.
Okay, take
there you
it.
go.
Okay.
Take whatever you want. Another singer. Starting with H.
Oh boy.
Blanking.
Well-
I don't know.
I'm like, is there a
Hannah Montana.
Oh.
I know. I was
there
like,
you go.
yeah, I'm sitting here like,
Hoop.
there you
Oh,
go.
hoop. Yep.
Root.
Yep.
It's like-
Root.
I mean, we said it at the same time, but you get to take it. That's fine.
Wasn't all I continue on.
No, noob is not.
Newt is though.
Go for it, Janice.
This. Okay.
I like
Nate.
changing. There you go.
Proper noun.
It's a four-letter word. N-A-T-E.
It is.
Sure.
It's a word that's four letters.
All right. A building.
National Monument.
Oh.
Oh,
Does Nebraska have a building?
it has to be a name of a building though.
Nebraska State Capitol. Oh, that's probably no.
That's an O. There's an O in capital.
Someone tell me.
All right.
This is
I'm like
harder than
new.
last time.
New
Anybody
New
say
Mexico,
anything?
New York, new.
Pass.
Like, where's the Peace Center when you need it?
Damn.
Go for it.
Okay, that's
Oh, that is
Is it
something that is built.
Okay.
Hence a building.
Good job, Melissa.
Just don't know very many buildings.
I keep saying I want to do it with that.
Me too,
With
yes.
the E.
Like,
Dracula's castle, but it has an E on it.
yes.
D.
I'm like Denmark. Also,
Not
E's.
very good with architecture. There's
No.
probably a bunch of foreign
Yes.
buildings and
But those have like it's like have E's in it though.
All right, here we go. A verb. Dance. Oh, that's an E.
I'm like do.
Yeah.
Go.
Do.
Do.
Let's have more fun with this.
oh,
one.
you are trying to get three of
Yeah,
these?
yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Oh,
three of
yeah,
each. You're
sorry.
good.
I-
Did.
So which one do you want?
This one.
Okay. Act.
Yes. Again.
No.
That's
no,
not a verb.
no. About. No.
Nope.
Ask.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like what is that thing where you turn around?
Loot. Oh, can't do loot.
Live.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Love. Learn.
Use.
Yep.
Use.
A superhero.
Oh, it's
Underwear. What's the underwear guy? Underwear. Oh, what is his name? That it's super. I think he starts with super.
It's like I know underdog, but that's
Yeah, yeah,
Does that
go
count?
on.
That-
It has an
Oh.
That's what I think. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
no, underpants. Captain
That-
Underpants.
yes, that's
But
what
it's
it is.
Captain Underpants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take underpants. Go for
Okay.
it.
Cool. I'm gonna do this one.
Captain America.
Go for it, Hannah.
animated.
No, Coco. Ah! Castlevania. Technically, is
An
no,
animated
no.
Coral. No.
Cars.
Yes.
Oh,
we
I
take one
forget
away.
one of them.
We'll take one
In
away.
the rules, it tells you which one to take
That's
away,
fine.
but I.
Trains. And
Is that one?
Toy Story.
Toy Story. There you go.
Toy Story 2. And boom!
There it is. He got
Oh,
three of
it's
each.
good.
Kevin
I
is
thought I wasn't
very
gonna get any
fast.
cards there for a
Good
minute.
job,
I was like
everybody.
freezing up.
Oh no.
So the game ends when somebody gets 3 of each. I think you guys were nice to me.
Yes.
Yes.
I will say we're on camera, so we're put on the spot.
Yes,
I was trying to think
Anybody
of.
do anything?
We got
Hair.
some.
There must have been the
Yes.
Captain Underpants. Nice. Thanks, Will.
Yes, I'm better if it's more of like write your answers down and then compare them
Yes.
as opposed to yell them.
Real
out.
time is
Yeah.
the hardest.
Real time is hard.
Absolutely.
Well, I also can't spell in my mind, so like writing it down and then I see the word.
Nice. That is red letter, yellow letter from 25th century. And I think Melissa said Gen Con.
I believe so.
Gen Con
believe
release. So.
And there's a lot more cards.
Have a no. Okay.
Yes, there's a lot more cards in the box. I only pulled a few out for each of the categories. So
Choose your words quickly.
Will says you were cheating.
Good. How was that cheating?
I don't know, but Will said it, and we know how he's the king of accident.
Oh
cheating.
yeah, I
Yes.
trust Will.
yes, I will say that I had meant to reread the rules before we did it to
Well,
make sure that
what
we
was
were
I
doing
cheating
it
about?
on.
Because you were so good at it.
So at the end of today's video, Will put together a new Saturday morning board game intro video. So you're gonna watch an intro at the outro in just a second.
But before that, we should mention that on Thursday we are doing a live playthrough of Excalibur, which was recently on crowdfunding. They should have some late pledges available. It is a kind of deduction,
Yeah.
backstabby game, something that Will and Jonah would really enjoy. And Kevin and I and my brother Charlie recently played Vantage live, so that video is available. If you don't want spoilers by seeing a playthrough, we do have a review video where we talk about what we thought worked really well and maybe some critiques as well.
Well, don't forget TantrumCon, like Hannah said, tantrumcon.com to get your badges now, and we'll see you Thursday night. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, hello, and welcome to the show. It's that time again. Yeah, you already know. Grab your dice and shuffle your deck. It's game time now. What else would you expect? Get comfy, get cozy, get ready to play. It's Tantrum House Live on your Saturday. We're playing games with wooden meeples, sharing the news for all you geeky people. From the couch to the table and back again. Come and hang out with your tabletop friends. Your tabletop friends. We laugh, we learn, we level up too. We play with the chat, yeah, especially you. Unboxing the latest, we're bringing the wow. First Saturday of the month, the fun starts now. We're playing games with custom cardboard. Winning is fun and that's our reward. From the couch to the table and back again. Come and hang out with your tabletop friends.